On behalf of Akuno Senko for Bay, you know what I'm saying? Jay, where you at? We're trying to help our people elevate. Hope. HOPE. We're giving them hope. We doing what we gotta do, you know. Every day, one step at a time, man. We gonna make it happen. Helping our people elevate. Yeah. Sometimes I practice focus, thought, and meditate. I'm trying to come with other ways to help our people elevate and seeking knowledge, make me levitate. The lifted mental state is what results from how we orchestrate. This for the family's sake. Let's self-reflect and self-evaluate. And every day, make sure the steps you take, you calculate. Receive a master's fate. I know I can't exist without the hate, but that's okay. I balance that with higher self today. Success is on this way, and after that, my flesh can pass away.
Al-Hudu, Menas Taishir, Rajim, Alhamdulillah, Rabbi Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Maliki Yawmuddin, Ekana, Buduwai, Ekana Stain, Indonis, Sedator Mustaqim, Sedator Ledana, Anapaka like him, Gairo, Magduba like him, Walat, Do Lin, Hu Allah, Hu Hut, Allahu Summit, Walem Yulim, Walem Yula, Walem Yakufu, Kufu Wanahad, Amen. Yeah, brother.
I don't know. You want to hit them with that intro?
I'm trying to get this sauce out.
He's sucking his fingers.
Well, yeah, y'all heard that on the damn thing. This ain't pure realness.
Yeah.
All I got to say is leave your feelings on the sideline because shit gonna get realer and realer every time.
Man, welcome
leave your
to
feelings on the
Convo 918, the real Black Wall Street. We finna bring that heat.
We used to bring that hey pop pop ping. And I got something for the sisters, the brothers, for all you therapy, all you flat earthers and everything. Come on with
Y'all get ready for it.
Yeah, you flat earth therapists talking about the earth is flat. Now the earth is round. Yeah. Why you think your eyeballs round? Why you think the nose that you breathe out of is round? Why you think your ear hole is round? Why you think your funky butthole is round? Everything comes with a 360 degree, baby. But yeah, y'all ain't ready for that. You flat earthers.
Get on that bumper, man. Give them something. Sell them something,
Man,
baby.
bro, they better quit playing today, bro. They thought I was gonna get up here like a bitch me lie. No, they woke my God 7 side up on Fridays.
Yeah, get on that. Get on them, baby.
Hey, so yeah, so happy holiday to the Moors. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love to all the Muslims, the Christians, Hebrew Israelites. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you may follow, you know, whatever your ideology is. You know what I'm saying? But we still gonna expose a lot of shit in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So if you fake with it and you feel some type of way with it, that means you know something that we don't, and we know something that you don't. We know that you playing a game with the name of the Almighty, and y'all ain't really ready for it.
No, they ain't. No, they ain't. Yeah, they ain't really ready for that heat.
So, and the last one, we were talking about mental health issues, you know what I'm saying, and psychological, what was it, counseling for our people, you know what I'm saying? What was it that you were saying we needed?
I said we need therapists, psychologists, counselors, so that we can get to the youth, because a lot of us grew up, we didn't have counseling. And when we did, we kind of was shy to talk to the counselor, or we held back. You know what I'm saying? And now that my mom had me in counseling, trying to go see a counselor and a therapist, and I was running game on them real quick, trying to get back to Boston Place with my fat homeboy, Fat Chris and Fat Ray and play. You know what I'm saying? Now I understand that I should have been really being serious about the shit, because there's kids out here that they brothers and cousins is in gangs, and they been in houses that been shot up, and they young, 10, 5, 7, and that shit is traumatizing. So we need help from whoever we can get help from that's certified and been to school for counseling, psych, and therapists.
Yeah, we need it all.
Reach out to 918 Tulsa, Oklahoma. If you're here, tap in with Akuno on Facebook or YouTube. Leave a message in the comment. We waiting. We looking for you. We got our eyes wide open.
Mm-hmm. And we also need those of our people to study Dynetics. Dynetics also helps with the brain. And I learned this from what's his name, Ron L. Hubbard, the Church of Scientology. You know what I mean? We need all that. We need marriage counselors. and everything. Like for real, we need a happy nation. You know what I mean?
We need to be thinking financial literacy, group economic.
Hmm.
See how we all coming with all these different things that we know we need in our community. So
Right.
this is community convo, and we're gonna talk about some real shit today. You know what I'm saying? And I've talked to y'all. I said everybody. There's a meme going around on Facebook. You can buy steak. What is it? What that little steak joint is for $10,000? Steak and Shake, whatever the fuck that shit was. A little meme that I
Yeah.
shared.
I
You
don't
Oh,
know.
yeah, that was Steak and Shake.
know what I'm saying? But as I was saying, McLean Shopping Center, right? Y'all remember back when we were younger? You had the Mid K right there. You had a Family
Yeah.
Dollar
Most.
right next door to it. You know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
had the barbershop, you know what I'm saying, the liquor store, you know what I'm saying, you had Little Dot Stepper, you know what I'm saying? But it was like what, probably like 9, 10 businesses right there. Back
Hmm.
Yeah.
now that building is destroyed, right? You know what I'm saying?
It's
Now
empty parking lot, I think.
half of it tore down.
Yeah.
Think about
Well,
all the brothers in our
that come from
community.
we don't support. That come from we don't support though. That come from we don't support. And then we look at what the building look like.
Now
Oh, that's a raggedy ass building. I ain't going to spend no money in that raggedy ass building. That building don't look like it got nothing. Well, once we help each other, then we can build something.
I
How
was
you
talking
build
to
a
my brother
nation?
at
You got to
work.
spend your dollars. You got to spend dollars within your own nation. That's how you build a nation.
I was
It,
talking
it,
to a
it
brother
don't.
at work. And I've been
Uh
talking,
huh.
I've been talking to a lot of the younger brothers, but I was talking to a brother here. I think he may be like 2, 3 years older than me. But his brother Jason, we were talking
Hmm.
about. I be talking to them at work about group economics. You know what I'm saying? About us coming together and investing in same stuff we be talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm trying to get more
Right.
of our people on the same mentality, basically. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And we were talking about bond, like if we as a people, we would all invest into that lot right there at McLean Shopping Center
Right.
as a community, right? And the brother
Right.
was like, well, he was like, I'd invest in it, but you know the problem, most people don't want to invest in it because every time we build something, we tear it down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I agreed with him. But then after I spoke to Abdullah, he was like, anyone that come with that mental, that's what they expect to happen.
Yeah. They already trying to speak it into existence.
You know what I'm
We can
saying?
speak a lot of things into existence.
That's the power of the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
And that is
Oh,
what
I
we
gotta
do.
give me some of that good lemonade. I promise you that. Yeah.
But if we know, all right, let's say let's say the community invested into that lot, right?
Right.
And if the community is worried about the community destroying
Okay.
it,
Thank you.
then why
Thank
not
you. Thank
hire security from your own community?
you. Yeah. Love you. Love you too.
You know what I'm saying? We don't need the police to police the community. We hire our own security and police our own community.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to go.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the gangbangers are supposed to be out here doing, protecting their community.
Yeah, that's what we were doing. Foot
Yeah.
patrol and
They
all
they
that.
they they fell off that path, man, because all the real good leaders, that was really good leaders that stood up, like Jeff Ford, for example, Bobby Gore, Larry Hoover, like you know what I mean. Gangster Disciple is growth and development. Black Peace Stone is Black Peace to the Stone. Yes, ma'am. Vice Lord, Vice Gerent. That came out the Bible like a vice grip. We're gonna stick together, vice type like a vice grip, Vice Lord. You know what I mean? They don't know what they talk. Latin King. You know what I mean? These is coming out the scriptures, bro. Where these names and stuff that came from. You know what I mean? Like we can get into all type of history. You know what I mean? With that, you know what I mean? We could bust
It
them
all
up there.
goes back to our ancient science, though. The principles of
Oh
brotherhood,
yeah,
of
yeah. Well,
communities, of organized.
we all know that the El Rukins, Black P. Stone, are Moors that followed Noble Drew Ali. The same sign that the Isef Law and Master, the sign that's El Rukin. The in Arabic, cornerstone, the pyramid, cornerstone of the earth, watchers of the earth, planet Earth. That's us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, people think it's a gang thing. It ain't no gang thing. If I was living in Chicago, I can identify as an El Rukin. I'm good, thank you.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Love you too.
there's so much out there, and then like, I don't know. Did you see that video with the brother tripping on the little boy? he might have stepped away. We'll talk about that when he come back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't even see that one. I didn't even see it. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't see it.
Man, you want to whoop this brother ass. Then you want to run and mess around and have somebody get on the sister. I ain't gonna even lie. I just have to go in on both of them.
yeah,
I don't play like that because I don't play like that because my child is in the care of somebody else. So I don't play like that, and I'm not gonna play. That's like me playing with my girl daughter like that. That's hoe shit. That's punk shit.
That's,
You don't do that.
that's the video you sent to the inbox with the woman standing there and the little child, and then that dude. Yeah. When I read that shit, I'm gonna be honest. When I read the shit, the caption on that shit, I didn't even want to watch that shit. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah, that girl trying to fight that little boy.
Because I be getting on some, because that should be pissing me off. Because I had to get my son out of DHS custody, and these kids didn't ask to be here in the first place, just like we didn't ask to be here.
Yeah.
Now, at the same time, though, as brother was saying, it's both adults' fault, and I also blame the mama because the child shouldn't be talking like that at the same time.
At the same time, and then she shouldn't even be just having random man. I don't know if she is or not, but I'm saying these sisters just going off what, oh, he look good, or oh, he tall, and all that old bull crap, and just bringing random. You don't know who you bringing in your. Be careful, because you can let the iblis in your home. Yeah, and the iblis in the God, we come in flesh too. Believe that.
And now, for real, because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, be meeting demons, bro, and bringing around their children, bro, and wonder.
Like, getting their heads messed up, having sex with these demons and stuff, getting their heads messed up, driving. We already mental ill, then they get drove more farther to a more mental ill state, and then these demons know that they got your mind, keep messing with you, driving you to death. But it ain't gonna happen on my watch.
I shared a video on my memory of what's Samuel L. Jackson's favorite term to use? Motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you know the origin of that term?
Yeah, the white man screwing the Moorish woman.
No. This is when they would blindfold the male and the female and breed them, and they could be mama and son.
So you had the creation of breeding farms. Two of the largest slave breeding farms in the United States were on the eastern shore of Maryland and right outside of Richmond, Virginia. They literally bred black people like cattle. They would have a strong black man have sex with a healthy black woman. That woman could be his mother, his sister, his aunt, his cousin. It didn't matter, because the end product was produce a child that I can sell, bodies that I can sell and ship down to Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. It was a business.
We had breeding farms in the United States that would put one person from one plantation against another. We even had a system where if you were a breeder, male on one plantation, and a female on another plantation, or even on the same plantation, even if you were mother and son, they would mate you. And so I tell a lot of my patients and a lot of my friends, you got to stop using the MF word, because
these nasty. Yeah, I forgot about that breeding process.
Yeah, and it could be the mother being bred by her son.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So he was considered a mother ucker.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. We got something for the white man too. Cause I'm trying to live in peace, but you can walk like a dog.
You know, I don't call him that. I call him my nation.
Yeah,
his country. I don't know what nation he's from, because they Italian, Irish, Dutch, French, British. You know what I'm saying? But French. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
according to the Yaku theory that I learned, that we bred their ass.
We did.
No, I'm saying that we bred them and that they fell out of Germany. It could be, I forgot. Yeah, it could be Germany. That's where they came out of. But then we let them back into the Holy Land. They start making. This is the theory that I learned, and that, you know what I mean. They start making trouble, so we round all we can find up, And we hid a lot of them too, because they kept kept the original tongue, Aramaic, Hebrew, Arabic, or whatever. And we roped their butt up in Europe for 6,000 years. The 7,000 year, Moses went up there because he was a mixed brother, a mulatto. He wanted to go up there and play with them and teach them how to stand up straight and all that type of stuff. He gave them their faith. That's why they say they Jews. He gave them that. He taught them Judaism. You know what I mean? But that's a whole nother subject.
Now,
You know
all
what I
right,
mean?
can I give you that same story from the Moorish perspective?
Mm-hmm.
Right, you just gave it from the nation perspective, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna give it to you from the Moorish perspective, right? Now we can agree that we bred them, we created them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we first agree at, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
From the Moorish science perspective, is that they were created in Central America as an
Yeah.
experiment, kind of like
Yeah.
the Planet of the Apes,
Mm-hmm.
but we're the scientists and they're the monkey.
Yeah.
And what took place was these scientists took 6 melanated women and made them. They used to experiment with everything. They used to experiment with flowers,
Uh-huh.
grass, berries. All different type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Nature.
Mm-hmm.
So, long story short, they made it 6 melanated women with 6 chimpanzees,
Yeah.
and out this creation came what's called the troglodyte niger,
Uh-huh.
Niger.
Uh-huh. Neither. Uh-huh.
Troglodyte, TROGLYDID. Hold on, TROGLODYTE. Troglodyte.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Long story short, so when they were created, we were in the golden ages before they were created.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when they were created, this is when diseases came: syphilis, tuberculosis, and there was another one. You know what I'm saying? Because you only get syphilis by having sex with a monkey.
Yeah. Syphilis, tuberculosis, high blood pressure,
But
mental illness, all that type of stuff.
in the
Man,
origin of this troglodyte, it was all right. The Bible says, "Let us make mankind in our image."
Mm-hmm.
So we're dealing with a hybrid, half human, half animal.
Right.
Mankind.
Right.
Let us make mankind in our image. Mankind. What's hue? Man. That's a compound word. Hue is color.
Uh-huh.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so through this creation, this troglodyte at the time, still more animal. We're gonna say Caesar, like the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apes, right? In the beginning,
Right.
they still attacking shit. You know what I'm saying? They still going crazy. And so we have to get them away from the people, because the people is like, what the fuck is y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? So they move them further north, which is up towards Europe. Because you remember there were melanated people all over the planet.
All over the planet.
There were already dark-skinned people up there.
Correct.
So the Moors that were already here in Central and Americas moved these troglodytes to Europe. Through that transition, this is when, like you were saying, it wasn't Moses as far as what we're taught. It was the Moors who taught them how to walk and stand up straight. Because you remember, it was the Moors that brought the schools and the universities and all that to Europe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the first languages and all that. You got to remember, the European or the troglodyte was living in a barn with their animals at one point in time. This is where chickenpox came from. And this ain't me saying it. This is documented. They can look it up themselves. Anybody can look this information up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the movie Robin Hood, remember the one with Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a scene, he played the Moor. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're in Europe. And there's a scene when the Caucasian woman about to have a baby, and and all the European men that are around, they don't know what to do. They tripping out. They ain't never seen a woman give a birth. So Morgan Freeman, the Moor, had to come through there and show them how to cut the biblical cord and what was going on, show them the process. The Moor had to come through there and educate them on what was going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so as they're being civilized in Europe, as they're being taught to stand up straight, they're being taught how to take baths, they're being taught how to speak the language, Old English, old French, old Irish, old Italian, et cetera, et cetera. As they're being taught these ancient languages, they're also being taught alchemy, astronomy, cosmology.
Well,
this is where the Freemasons and Masons and Shriners and shit come in.
Yeah. Agriculture.
You know they're taught
learning how to build, all that, yes.
They're taught these ancient sciences that we supposed to know, but they don't teach this stuff to us. You know what I'm saying? And so they took what little bits they were taught and then attacked the kingdom, attacked the empire.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Same way the monkeys did in Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
That's how we started to fall. But then these troglodytes started to travel. They started to get deeper and deeper, and they became Christian knights, Vikings.
Yeah.
Pilgrims.
Anglo-Saxons.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, et cetera, et cetera. As history starts to evolve. You know what I'm saying? So we can agree, we created the European, but they or the troglodyte or the Caucasian man and woman.
Mm-hmm.
That's why when you look at people be trying to clown sisters. I used to do it. Clown sisters that have blonde hair, or try to put blonde in their hair. But you gotta look at the Aborigines of Australia.
Yeah.
They got natural blonde hair and green eyes, natural blonde hair and blue eyes with dark skin, just like me and you.
Yeah.
And that's just natural with blonde and orange hair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, again, if you mix paint, let's just we're gonna deal with kindergarten paint. If I take a blue and mix it with a yellow, I'm gonna get green. I'm gonna get a third color, right? 1 plus 2 is 3, right? You know what I'm saying? Right. But if I take that same blue and I mix it with white, it's gonna dilute the blue. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying? And so white can't make color. White dilutes color. White can't create. Europeans can't create.
Nothing with pigment.
I can't create.
I mean, nothing with melanin, yeah.
This is why any nation that mates with anything that looks like us, or, you know what I mean? Their children may have some of their features, but they have our melanin. They have the majority of us in them.
Yeah.
Because we are like as the saying is, time was when man was never not. Or what is it? There was never time when man was not.
There was never a time when man was not, yeah. And man has always been.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we've been, they can't put a date on how long we've been here.
They can't.
They laugh and make jokes. Oh, y'all came from slave ships, blah, 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 blah. But we got
we've been here for eons.
Right. And then we didn't even come from ships. And then I'm glad I'm on this information here because the word slave is a Slavic. And the problem
like a Yugoslavic person.
Right.
Yeah. Yes.
We were prisoners of war. We weren't slaves, we were prisoners of war.
Yeah. That's why the Quran talks about it does now. It talks about a lot, and as more I get deeper to the Quran, it talks about the law. Well, you saying where I underline something that said this law here is stated. You know what I mean? It's like talking about. It talks about being prisoners of war, and it says the booty, and the booty means you take all the good stuff, far as the knowledge, the libraries, the universities, the women. You know what I mean? Man, the truth is right in front of us all type of ways, man. Whether if you want to do the knowledge to it or you look at it spirituality. It's just that we don't comprehend as a people.
You have to want it. It's not for everybody.
Yeah, most definitely.
When those ancestors were captured, the prisoners of war, forced in them shackles, those who wanted to seek freedom, those who wanted to get away, chose a way, tried to find a way.
Yeah.
Those who got comfortable and fuck it, this is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I'm okay. I get to work for massa.
Yeah.
My children gonna work for massa. My children gonna work for massa's children.
And that's why we in the same mind state we in now.
You see what
That
I'm
type
saying?
of way of thinking, yeah.
Because we comfortable. We ain't talking about common unity, community. We ain't talking about group economics, financial literacy. Some people be talking about credit, but man, all that. That's that European system, and they not messing with us. We need to
Man,
stop.
for
We
real.
need to stop trying to get with them and create our own. Again, like we've been saying, we're not a poor people. We just have poor habits.
Yeah. And a poor way of thinking.
Because my credit is like 650 and I still can't get nothing. You hear me?
Man, mine's pretty decent too.
I don't know what my shit is, but that shit bullshit to me. Like I was saying, bro, like all we got the J's for A, but if y'all like, bro, that shit probably hit us like, I'm gonna say that shit was over. That shit was probably like 7,000 and all together. As far as getting and it's probably more than that. But as far as getting the gift tickets for the children, paying for the events, paying for the speakers, paying for the food, paying for the building, and it all came from the community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That didn't. Me and the brother put it together, but we went to the community. So as I'm saying, that came from the community. It was a common goal. It was for the youth. So back to the shopping center. Let's do something for the youth, man. And again, like I was telling you when we were talking one-on-one, man, you've been building for like 10 years with the brothers we've been building with, you know what I'm saying? And we could have been had something, but as you said, well, as we see before the call, those we reached out to, and you see the result.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't finna blast them. I ain't gonna talk about them nothing like that. But me, actions speak louder than words. Show me better than you tell me. You tell me.
Right.
You see it. Everybody ain't on the same accord.
Yeah.
We got to get on the same accord as far as a people, as far as a community. Like, we see homies from every hood that do songs for other cats that's supposed to be their ops, and they cool with them. I'm not bashing that. I'm cool with that. I shout out, salute that. But if we could do that in music, let's do it in the community. Let's do it in the public. Let's show more of that. That's what this is. We do it. You know what I'm saying? I say, man, you've been building. We've been on this information building for 10 years, but I've been knowing you way longer than that.
Right.
And so,
right.
You see, the memory popped up today. I'm gonna end up putting that in here. You know what I'm saying? What we did at Soul Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Feeding the community. Now we look back now, Soul Brothers is tore down.
Right.
So they can't say, "Oh, what y'all?" We've been doing work in the community.
Everything outside is getting towed down, like the swimming pools, the parks. They tow all it down for the kids. Can't have nowhere to go in the inside and play basketball and be cool. They got to be outside in the heat, getting mad and want to trip out and fight each other. They got to design where all the black people got to go to one or two certain pools, so all the different gang bangers will be up there. This is all designed. Like you said, how they tow down Soul Brothers.
Hold on real quick, y'all.
And that's why last week that I was saying we need counselors, therapists, and psych. I said the only thing that they got on the north side to do is go to one or two swimming pools on the north side. They done took all the swimming pools out the north side. They took all the tow down most of the parks that they can tear down on the north side. So if you only got like two swimming pools for the north side kids and you know they gang banging or they gang affiliated, all of them got to go to the same park. So what's that's gonna cause? Problems. The same swimming pool. If they go to outside pool, that's going to cause problems. They don't have no more inside gyms on the north side of Lacey because they didn't tore BC down. They tore all the parks down. They tore to tear Ben Hill down, but it was a historic park in a historic neighborhood, so they couldn't tear it down. So now all the youth got to do out north is mostly keep these gym. It's no activities on the north side, and that's why I asked last week, can we get some counselors, therapists, and psychologists for these youngsters to talk to? We need to make our own Big Brother program, Big Brother and Big Sister program. You know what I'm saying? It might be somebody that hear this that say, "Oh, I got a house in Oklahoma that nobody staying. They talking about doing this. Holla at us." You know what I'm saying? We need to do something for the youth.
Yeah, but they go back to what I was saying about McLean Shopper. When you said that, you made me think, because I was talking to my older brother about the same thing as far as what we talking about and what you literally just said. And we could put those type of establishments right there in that shopping center. We could have buildings where, if they need a safe place, if they need somebody to talk to, you know what I'm saying? If they need some type of assistance. Again, when we can do it, we got the people. And again, as far as like that, all right. Again, I'm gonna look into it. And I said it on her, so I'm gonna really do it. I'm gonna look into it. See how much the building costs. Boom. Find out. All right, Bell. Come up with the number. Boom. We got brothers in the hood that deal with construction, that know how to, you know what I'm saying, repair walls and do plumbing and electrician and, you know what I'm saying, tear a floor apart and put it back together.
Yeah.
We got that. That's what they did in 1905 when they was building Black Wall Street.
Yeah, the 1800s all the way to 1905, 1908.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I'll say that because he purchased it in 1905. But tell me, you're right, or early 1800s, you know what I'm saying? Man, you're exactly right, you know what I'm saying? And so again, that's what they did. They didn't have the technology.
They had the manpower in the wheel, though.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Even though they lack nationality and national principles, you know what I'm saying? The things that would have helped them elevate a little bit more. Still, they had the unity, they had the common unity to build a whole community of 600 businesses. You know, that's why I always break down the common unity and community. Because you can't have a community without common unity. What is a community? We talking about the turf.
I say, yeah, community is common unity.
You see what I'm saying? Because the homies on the street, we call it the turf or the block or the set.
Yeah.
I'm in the set. I'm in the Jets.
Yeah.
Where's the community? What happened to the community?
We destroyed it.
Exactly. Exactly. And so we have to rebuild it.
Right.
We can't keep expecting, and we can't keep having our children expect somebody else to do for us. We have to do for self, and I'm standing on that. The scissors is over there.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm like, it's a lot, bro. That's why, again, like bro was saying, we need counselors, and then I made a post, you know what I'm saying, inviting people to do anybody in that field, counselors, psychiatrists, or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? Like, we would like you to come help out. You know, we would like you to come speak on the platform. Well, I didn't get not one sister respond, not one person respond. I mean, I got people that hit the like button and all that. Like people like reaching out saying, "Hey, well, I know a little bit," or "Hey, I can help out," whatever. I didn't get none of that.
Yeah, then you talk to my sister. I gotta talk to her. We was talking about this trip. We trying to take family trip, but I need to get her. I'm gonna holler at her too, because she used to work for the juvenile detention. Now she works for DHS. It's like she done been in the state. She done worked for the state. She done seen the system, how the system work, and shit. Everybody know the system here is broke.
They play broke.
I'm not talking about financially.
Yeah,
no, you're talking about yeah, it's broken.
Yeah, this system here is broken. Yeah, so I ain't talking about financially. They some of the wealthiest people in America, right here in Oklahoma.
I mean, for real, for real.
Because you got to think, they got all the ranches. They got it's a hell of land down here. They got ranches. They got livestock. They got shit, whatever, everything, bro. What
It's in the middle of the map, bro. We got all the crops. Well, I ain't gonna say all, but majority of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everything got to come through here some kind of way.
And they making millions off the marijuana trade.
Billions.
Right here in Oklahoma.
All them brothers is locked up for marijuana cases when that shit legal now. And the only reason they was incarcerated because Uncle Sam couldn't get his hands on it.
Yeah.
That's the same as that dope or whatever it was when they was when the lawyers and all the doctors and everybody, the nurses and the judges and everybody was snorting it back in the day. But then once we got our hands on it and flipped it, nope, it's illegal. Nope, what are you doing? 20 years in prison.
Yeah, they used to call it a party drug when they was doing it.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was doing it according to what they say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Everybody been doing it when they said back then it was a rich man drug.
Right. And then, but then
that's the only drug. That's the only drug that still has the same value from the 60s, nigga. Everything else that went up and down, methamphetamines, they giving that shit away. They giving meth away. But nigga, that shit, the party drug, that shit's the same price, nigga. Like it probably dropped $10, $20, but it stay in the same price range. It don't go from nigga a gram costs $100 or $120 to nigga you can get an 8-ball for 30 or 40. Come on, bro. So they know.
I don't know why they got the tripping with the rock with the cocaine is because we learned how to rock it up.
But
they make money.
But see, they still
everybody can enjoy it.
They still got their hands in the cocaine game though. That's why the price don't change like that. The government still got their hands in it. The government don't really got their hands in the meth game because you can make that shit as a fungus. That's why that shit went down like that. So when people start, even street niggas or street dudes, street females or whatever, when they start looking at it and you've been in the game and you know what's going on and you've been around the game forever and all that shit and you got uncles that been in the game and you know the prices from back in the 60s, 70s, 80s on certain shit and these prices still stuck up here. Cause like Master P and all them used to say back in the 90s, who got the boats to bring the coke over here? Who got the planes? Who got all this shit? We don't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we ain't got the connects. We don't know them people over there, you know what I'm saying?
So that tell you right there that the government still got their hand in the cocaine game, bro.
But at the same time, I remember the original Black Panther movie, not the old Marvel shit. I'm talking about the
original.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, on VCR back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I remember the scene when they showed Rick Ross, AJ Johnson playing Rick Ross. And he was the first one to start selling the dope in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And so that was their way of showing how they use one of our own to tear down our community.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the brother. I ain't pouring no salt on him like that. I mean,
shout out to the brother. He had to teach himself how to read and write in prison to realize that he was wrongfully convicted. And then once he taught himself how to read and what was going on in prison, then he went back and that's how he got out. Like, hold on, y'all can't convict me on this. Y'all wrongfully convict me on this because of this and this and this and this and this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's like a nightmare. I don't want to go through that nightmare with these people.
We take it. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, that's like when I read Huey P. Newton's Revolutionary Suicide book. He talked about how when he was in there, he had to learn how to make his body adjust to like drinking only small amounts of water so he wouldn't get too thirsty, you know what I mean? Like he had to train his body how to, I guess, I'm gonna say rethink, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Being in there, I mean, like, I don't even want to get into that subject, but we can if y'all want to. Being in there, as far as me hearing, like, or reading about revolutionary leaders that's incarcerated, they get like a certain type of treatment when they in there. as far as from like guards and the inmates. The inmates show them love, whereas the guards might treat them fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Just like they said, just like they were trying to tell us that Fidel Castro wasn't no good, bro. Fidel Castro was good for the people. He even sent soldiers to South Africa to help Brother Nelson and Sister Wendy Mandela. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they ain't gonna never tell us about the Caribbeans, because Cuban people are from the Caribbean and African connection. What is New America and African connection? You know what I mean?
Again, I mean, but again, why would we expect our conqueror to teach us anything that will free us?
Yeah, we have to know what's right from wrong, and we have to pick up a book and read.
Exactly. And then see, there's an old saying: the best way to keep something from a person is put it in a book. And a lot of our people, they can pronounce words, but they can't properly read. And I'm not knocking them for that. But
Yeah,
it's what we choose. It's what we choose. Everybody got choices. Like 40 say.
Get your blue.
right,
Same way when we wake up every morning, everybody, first thing you choose to do is grab your cell phone, check your social media site.
right.
Ain't even, I'm just saying people in general, they ain't even wash their ass yet, ain't even brush their teeth or nothing. First thing they do is get on their phone, check their social media. You know, like,
Yeah, the energy's still here, man. I got on the sisters' bumpers earlier. I don't even want to get on their bumpers, man. I'm gonna leave them alone. Okay. Yeah.
I'm right.
Yeah, I don't even. It's just, man, our people, man. We need some help, man. I ain't gonna even say we need a prayer or nothing. We need to pick up them books. We need to get that knowledge yourself. That's what we need to get into. We need to dig deep into this history, and then we need to dig deep into whatever a lot of our Moorish authors wrote. You know what I mean? Go ahead, baby. It's too hot out here. And you keep letting flies in the house. Yeah.
Yeah, we on duty right now. And we trying, you know what I mean? So they say that the so-called black fathers are not in their children's life. I ain't finna go deep. I ain't finna bash. But
no, I think you know where they come from though. Them separating, they come from slavery.
Right. But what I was about to say is that if they can hear this recording and see this recording, there's children around. I got my daughter, you know what I mean? You got the child, you know what I'm saying, by you know what I'm saying? So they can't say that we're not active. Whether
right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing what you're supposed to do as far as helping out, you know what I mean, stepping up. I'm over handling my business. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's
right.
my subject though, you know what I'm saying? Just shout out to all the fathers, because Father's Day coming up.
Shout out to all you brothers that's out there handling y'all business for real.
You know what I'm saying? And the ones that don't get no love.
And letting them know that, yeah, that's a lie. That's a lie. We fit a nip in the butt right there.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For all the brothers that's doing what they supposed to and they deal with the bullshit, shout out to y'all.
Yeah, most definitely.
Dealing with it.
Most definitely. Oh no, the great.
What's happening?
We need to kick some more of this more science, man.
I thought you was on one earlier, baby. I was letting you take the flow, baby, while I'm running around, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I can only just say so much, man. I got on that bumper earlier, man. I think it was just a flash shot because of what I seen with that video. That's all that was. Nothing personally to you sisters out there, but y'all know y'all on some bull crap. And to the ones that's true queens, salute. Salute you. I bow down. Hands up, don't shoot. It's me. You know what I mean? Yeah, for real.
Community convo, and they didn't get to hear it earlier because we wasn't recording. So you just you can't go so hard. You gotta kind of soften it up.
Well, yes, you sisters, man, quit. First of all, y'all need to quit. Like the brother said, all that shaking your ass, that's killing our people. Cause, I mean, what is you doing it for? Like, you being seductive And you don't want a real man anyway. A lot of you don't. You know what I mean? You want a boy toy you can misuse. Your brothers out there talking about kill, 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 kill. Half y'all scared to put the guns down because y'all can't fight. But you know what I mean? We could talk. There's like Uno and Akuno said, man. There's a solution, man. We can call it truce. There's a solution, man. We can come at peace with this, man. Talk to one another, man. Because things has been taken way too out of hand, for real. And we've been and while we laughing at each other,
let me ask y'all
the
both
whole
a
world
question
is
on that
laughing at
subject.
us.
Let me ask y'all both a question on that subject. What year did y'all jump off the porch?
It was 2000, 2001 for me, brother. It's 2024. I've been official with this about like 2001, brother. I ain't gonna sit here and say, oh, I was gangbanging in the 90s. No, I wasn't. I couldn't even, my people wouldn't even let me. I had to be in the house when that porch light kept come on in the dark. So 2001 is when I really just got to be buck wild and really just get to run the streets with the homies and do all that type of stuff.
So me, I'm gonna say it like this. I was rebellious in elementary. So like probably I've been doing stuff, but just really just in the field and just leaving and being by myself and running the streets, probably like 5th grade. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I moved from LA, from South Central LA, where this shit was happening all day, every day in the 80s, to talking. My mama tried to get me away from the shit, but then the homies in Heritage Hills, Greenwood, all that shit, the homies was doing the same shit. And so I got a 50 put on in 92. But I've been around the homies and being bad and doing shit I ain't supposed to been doing since shit 88, 89.
97.
So just jumping head front from the streets by like 5th grade or the summertime going to the 6th grade.
Yeah. Mine was 7th grade.
And then I want to get this. I want to say this too, because just like Lil Oak said, the females they're trying to get the likes. These youngsters talk about murder, kill, this and that and this. But every time they see the cops, what they do, they run.
Right.
Me, that toughest nigga in the world, none of that. But I ain't scared of nobody with a badge and a gun. Because there's niggas in the street that's killers that got guns and they real killers. They ain't go to school for this and that. And it's like the TPD or any police or any federal bureau. It's niggas out here reckless with guns. So why would you be scared of a Caucasian or a black man or whoever with a badge and a gun, but you ain't scared of your opposition with a gun?
But but that go back to what I was saying. I don't even know if I recorded it or not, but all right, they just go back to the mental thing. Now, as children, when our parents bought us the old water guns back in the day, and the Nerf guns and all the little toy guns we could shoot water at, shoot the little arrows or whatever you want to call them, we were children shooting at people that look just like us, our little cousins, our siblings, whoever it may have been, our friends, whoever it may have been. You know what I'm saying? So psychologically, mentally, as a child, we are training to shoot people that look like us.
Right. It's a programming.
As a child.
Yeah, and robbers and all that.
See what I'm saying? But we never did it with the European. We ain't do it with the Caucasians. It was always children look like us in our community.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And so as adults, or as, I'm gonna say adults, but these youngsters, they in middle school, high school, some of them in elementary. That's crazy. This thing got that young and they toting pistols.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're being trained. They're being taught. And who's the teacher? Us.
We are.
Well, we got to stop pointing the finger because it's 3 fingers pointing back. We got to stop playing the blame game, hold ourselves accountable, and like you said, clean up our own backyard.
Yeah, and that's why I said we sit here and we laugh at each other and we down each other and we say, that person's not this and that. Well, guess what? The whole world looking at us as a nation. and it's a lot of good people in our nation, but the majority, the whole world looking at us as a nation. And I'm gonna tell you this, like, and the only nation that's willing to help and fight for our freedom is the ones that we say we're not a part of. Oh, we're not Muslims. Is the Arab brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
The Ishmaelites, your cousins, the only one been trying to free you.
But like, man, like on the no, can't say that because the Moors. That's what we on.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about far as like other nations, because we are Moors.
Like,
But I'm talking about like our cousins, like Ishmaelites and like Arabs, Chinese people, and all that type of stuff. The Arabs, yeah, is the only one that's battling this, that's battled this devil to the death until we wake up.
Like, another issue I have with our community, bro, is the distrust. But I understand it though. Through mental conditioning. Again, this all goes back to the plantation. Snitching and backdoing. I mean, just all that shit, bro. When you read, when you do the Sankofa bird, when you go back and seek, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like watching slave movies. A lot of people, it upset them.
Yeah.
I used to get like that when I was a child, but I watched it as a child, and it made me question. Because I became a teenager and an adult, I didn't get as angry because I'm already tuned to what's going on and seeing it. Now I'm using it for educational purposes.
Right.
Now I'm learning. I'm seeing what's going on. I'm seeing what they did to my people. I'm seeing how they mistreated them because they were smarter. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Again, the job needs what to operate? It needs employees.
Correct.
And the job can't make no money if they ain't got customers.
Right.
So they needed us. We didn't need them.
Right.
We had our own businesses. It wasn't like today's modern businesses, but in a sense, we had our own businesses structured. We had our own trades. We had our own markets. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about the way it's structured today. That's where they copied it from.
Yeah, and a lot of us are descendants of that. Builders, architects. Who you think when them European target us, that is just a target, silly old person. Silly, basically, I'm speak.
Right. And they took scientists, they took mathematicians, they took geologists, you know what I'm saying?
Architects.
You know what I'm saying? They took agriculture, you know what I'm saying? They took people that were educated.
Right.
They didn't take no dumb people like they try to narrate in the cartoon.
You know and then as generations went on, then they dumbed us down. Well, we got to get that up out of them.
And taught us.
We got to get that up out of them because they gonna rise. Yeah, we got to get that up out of them. They gonna rise back up. Yeah.
Those were the ones that were tortured, beaten, raped, burned, foot cut off, hand cut off. They had put cages around their head to keep you from speaking too much, keep you from running away, to keep you from writing to the other people so they can get free. But the United States don't want to talk about that.
No, they don't. And we need that reparation money. You're gonna get some of it back. You ain't gonna get all mine back. But I'm gonna buy me a big, cool, nice home, about 2 or 3 nice cars. That's all y'all gonna get from me. You ain't fixing to be getting nothing else because I don't gamble or none of that. So yeah.
I want my money back. I want my like we supposed to get free education. We supposed to get free health care. And we supposed to get free land on our rights. I mean, free rights on our land. My apologies.
Yeah, that's another reason why they killed Fidel Castro, because he had free colleges for any so-called African American college students in America. You could have went to Cuba and got free college education. You know what I'm saying?
But that's your divine right. That's not something you're supposed to have to pay for.
No, it's not nothing you should have to pay for. But
you go look at those walls. And Kemet, when you look at them walls here in North Central South America on the murals and the pyramids, those are schools.
Mm-hmm.
Those were temples and places where people went and got education, information from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Before the so-called school systems that we see today.
Right.
But our people was able to stay outside in that heat. Now we can't take the heat.
Yeah.
When the heat is what keep us here. That's what
Yeah.
gives us that vitamin D.
We done got watered down, didn't we?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's from birth when they put you in an incubator.
Yeah.
You don't get that natural sunlight.
Mm-hmm.
They know what they doing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all a chemical science warfare. Science is very real. That's why we need the keys to the science of light to free us. And the Moors got it. You know what I mean? And everything else fall up under that. They
We
got
have
it
our
too.
first meeting
Do
tomorrow.
we listen? Huh?
We have our first committee meeting tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna attend that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to push that. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to continue building with brothers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying, like I said, I want to build with sisters, but like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I come off too harsh. I don't know what it is, but I can't. I'm not finna soften up for nobody. You know what I'm saying? When I
Yeah.
was being soft and trying to talk to the people, they wasn't hearing that.
Yeah.
But then when I start going hard, they start getting in their feelings.
Right.
But you
Right.
still sit there and you still watch my posts. Still sitting scroll.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You still sitting. You could have been removed me if you don't like it.
Yeah. Nothing's never gonna change up. They ain't, I mean, the knowledge gonna always be here. Yeah.
So it's
So they can
something.
get on here 1,000 days from now. We still gonna be speaking this.
So it's something about it that catches their attention because they still there.
Yeah, because they're smart as the new gangster.
And so like that's what
Knowledge.
I'm like I want to bro. I want to see my child walk across the stage. I want to see her graduate. You know what I'm saying? Every parent do. You know what I'm saying? They want to see their child. You know what I'm saying? Walk across the stage. But after she walk across the stage, I want to see her go to. We all want to see our children go to college, etc. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if she doesn't create something, I want her to be an owner. I don't want her to be a worker.
Our co-workers. Right. Facts.
I want her to own and create something.
Right.
And so I have to let her creative thinking expand. So like this arts and crafts stuff she got, I let her do her thing. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
With the clay, whatever, you know what I mean? With the paper, do whatever you want to do. Expand your mind.
That's right.
Create. Whatever your mind thinks, create it.
Right. Right.
But they the future.
Right. They is.
Our time, we up there now. We seeing our classmates pass.
Yeah, most definitely. We also need more farmers.
See what I'm saying?
We need farmers. Yeah, we need farmers.
We want our children playing basketball and football.
Yeah.
How many of our children actually make it? And then if they don't make it, what's their next result? The streets.
Streets or working for somebody. Working a regular job for somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
And long as we getting paid decent, we saying we straight.
Come on, bro. We working to survive. We ain't even really,
Yeah.
we ain't living. We survive.
Right.
And everybody on social media like they living their best life. But again, nobody want to invest their finances in their community. Everybody want to be selfish, and then they praise their deity for being selfish.
Yeah, that comes from the lack of trust that we have in one another.
It's a mental issue. You praising something that was taught to you, and I'm not knocking people again.
Yeah.
They're praising something that was taught to them, but your mind can't come to the concept that your community needs help. That same money you flashing all on social media, you could be like, because it'd be a group of them. It ain't just one or two; it's a whole group. So y'all all getting money. Invest in your community. The same community you holler you from, you repping your music, you repping your videos, or you repping your twerking. Tell you the females too. When they out there twerking and rapping, showing their money and what they out there doing, you know what I'm saying? In the club or whatever the case may be. This. You out there making, you really making bank. If it ain't prop money, invest. Manage your wealth. Invest your money in something so that way 10 years from now, you'll see it double. 10 years from that, you're going to see it triple. I saw a video on Instagram today. It was a brother talking. I think I sent it to y'all. But he was talking about when you look at the essays, everybody was laughing at him. We was coming up.
I mean, we were.
We was making jokes. Are they 20 deep in one house? But then they 20 deep in one house, and a couple months later, you see them 10 deep in the next. They done bought the next house, and now they 10 deep in the next house. A couple months later, they done bought the next house. Now they 10. Now they 5 deep in that house. Now they got a whole block. Now they got a whole community. We still sitting there pointing a finger at each other.
Yeah.
We could have been had. We ain't caught the game. We ain't noticed what they was doing. We ain't catch on.
Yeah.
Like we was talking that they got first they took over Garnett. I mean Harvard. Hell, they got both spots, and I don't know which one took over first. But they got
a lot of places really down there from Utica. Yeah. All the way back through this area where I live at. 31st and Mingo, all the way to go. Yeah. They got all that. And that start from second in Utica, third in Utica by standby personnel, pushing back east.
That's because they practice group economics.
Yeah. And now they really about to take over Turley too, watch what I tell you. Because they moving deep into Turley.
Like I remember one of my Hispanic partners, he was telling me like him and his family, they like when they all was staying together, everybody put every paycheck, everybody put like so much money into like a container or a bucket or a lock or some type of, you know what I'm saying, where they collecting their money together. And like on the holiday during Christmas, they would pick a name. Whoever name got pulled, that's who would get their money. You know what I'm saying? But that's how they would look out for each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they already in there deep and they rank not going to be as much because it's a collective. They in there collectively.
Yeah, and they all making sure they save some money up.
Right.
And they teaching their youngsters as youngins. This is how you build. This is how you do this and that. You know what I mean? Like, this is how you pay the way. And that's why they say they're gonna take over America. That's why they say this is theirs.
I saw a TikTok where in Asia, the children get up, make their own breakfast, make their own beds, like put their clothes on, like prepare themselves and get themselves together in the morning and at night. Our children don't do that over here.
Nah.
And again, that's because they have a common unity. They have communities.
Yeah, we get too many holiday breaks and all type of stuff over here.
They don't practice European holidays in China and Asia.
I think in Africa also too.
I mean, they practice they Jesus, but you know what I'm saying? Like, other than that, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But
they ain't doing no Christmases and all that stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I ain't gonna say I don't, because I don't know. But we have to learn to become independent, bro. As far as depending on the European system, we have to learn how to come together again, like y'all saying, promote a truce. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If we can get on here and communicate, I mean, we always been cool though, and it's always been like that for certain homies. You know what I'm saying? With certain gangs or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just still, period, point blank. Brothers need to figure it out, cause we're not getting no younger, and the generations ain't getting no better.
No, they not.
You know what I'm saying? And the only way, like we said, well, when we was on CNN, like I said, the only way to get better, you got to do better.
And yeah, we must definitely wake them up with the knowledge because as you notice, as the generation ain't getting no better, do you notice that the type of drugs that's being put out on the streets of America is getting stronger and stronger? Like
Yeah,
fentanyl.
exactly.
Like fentanyl, bro.
Mhm.
That's not even really a drug. That's something that the drug dealers used to cut the drugs with.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro. Like as our youth is growing, like the drugs, it's getting stronger and stronger out here, bro. It's most definitely it's sickening, my
That's like
dude.
I seen a meme when they was talking about somebody lied. They said crack kills, but I see crackheads living longer than our generation.
Real talk.
And so
Yeah,
that
real
fentanyl
talk.
shit killing them. These pills and shit killing them.
Yeah,
Like and then like I was saying months ago, even before we started community convo, and I'm gonna say it on here though, but teen death has risen in the last what 10 years, 20 years I think. But homicides, suicides, and accidents. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. Suicide goes with that mental health.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then the
Mhm.
accidents come from like them kid boys, motherfuckers stealing cars and shit and wrecking them and flipping them. You know what I'm saying? Being under the influence,
Right,
behind the wheel.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm not knocking the youngsters because that was my thing. Hot boxes, that was my shit back in the day.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the homie Badass, 4-3 Lil Bruce. You know what I'm saying? That was my man. Yeah, we done been in a couple of them together.
yeah.
You
I
know,
mean, we all did some bad things as youth. Me and my partners, we used to like kicking in doors, going to go steal from people while they wasn't at home, breaking in houses. That was our thing. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but even back then though, and we probably should have, but I didn't have to go. When we was hitting licks, I didn't have to go in there with no bang on me.
yeah, me either. Me either. As a
Go
youth.
in, grab the shit, and then shit, take the shit to the pawn shop, sell that shit. That's how we
Yeah.
would flip that shit back when we was younger. I was a teenager and we would flip the shit to pawn shop.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
young, dumb, stupid shit, you know what I'm saying? But again, so I ain't glorifying that shit. Just saying it was a different time. And so I'm not knocking the youngsters for what they doing. But when we did it, it was smarter.
Yeah. Now they trying to be drug dealers and they selling straight poison, killing the customers.
Because they don't care. It's all
They
about
don't care
it's all about that dollar to them.
that they gonna spend up.
Come on, man.
You
Bring me that
gonna
black
spend up
phone.
and then who gonna buy from you now? You killing everybody. But I'm not promoting drug dealing. I'm just saying though, it done got worse and worse and worse as the time goes on. For real, it done got worse, worse and worse. For real.
Oh,
That's why I be on that old Nas. If I rule the world, you know what I mean.
I was jamming
I
it up.
pray all my sons and girls. Oh me,
Yeah, I was on that at work earlier. Speaking of,
yeah,
you made me think. I seen just saying I seen that. Yeah, I see bro traveling. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. Uh that man stay traveling, stay whipping in that I was about to say whipping in that kitchen, but we ain't talking about he trapping or nothing like that.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He taking care of his children.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? He taking care of his little ones.
Most definitely.
Shout out to that brother with the Black History Month on this page. Y'all can't see him, but y'all know who he is.
Yeah.
Y'all know his voice.
Mm-hmm.
But
I just want to say, man, we need to do better. And if you know better, you will do better. Knowledge starts right here, state of mind, man. We got to live by that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with picking up a book and reading it. Ain't nothing wrong with, hey, you know what I mean? Let me open up this law book, learn how to be a lawyer. Or, hey, let me open up this book, you know what I mean, and learn how to be a physician. You know what I mean? any type of thing. Go, hey, let me open up this book and learn therapy. You know what I mean? How to be a therapist, doctor, anything. Like, you know what I mean? We have to switch to the motive of our nation. Because if not, on some real stuff, man, we're gonna die out, man. We're gonna be extinct, and we're gonna be out of there. Real
You see,
talk.
I be wanting to say I agree. Only thing as far I don't think they can wipe us all out. I think that because I mean look, we are survivors. Look at all we've been through. And again, like you talk about these different warfares against us, the food,
Yeah,
the education, the prison system, uh science, with the so-called race
yeah,
and colored people. You know what I'm saying? So the legal system. You know what I'm
right,
saying? All this bullshit, and we still here through all the trauma, through all the hate, through all the dogs and water holes and the whips and the beatings and the lynchings and the rapings and the attacks.
right.
Still here.
We still here. The diseases that they put in us.
You know what I'm saying? From the running the test on us, wiping us out with all the chemicals, like you know what I'm saying? Again, you got the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration in the same building.
Right.
That shit make sense. They can't make sense. Why would you have food and drugs in the same building? But then you want to lock up my partner and say he's a drug dealer. But you got food and drugs in the same building.
In the same building.
That's killing people on the masses. Like Dr. Liela Africa said, rest in peace to him. Majority of the people in the hospital are meat eaters. And they wonder why they sick. You putting deceased carcass in your body.
Right.
I'm guilty, so I'm not acting like I'm innocent, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. And you put too much of it too. They stuffing themselves with it. I'm talking about some people just be eating just to be eating, brother. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I only eat probably twice a day, maybe breakfast
Yeah.
before I go to sleep type shit. Maybe yeah. That's
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't even eat big meals because it's just me. And every once in a while, my daughter, you know, what I mean, I feed her, you know what I'm saying, of course, but
Yeah.
she want to go swimming here in a minute. I'm gonna take her swimming here in a minute. I'm gonna jump up off of her.
Yeah. Most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah. Do you have anything you want to add on, Miss Peyton?
Say it
No.
again.
No, I was just asking the sister, did she have anything she want to add on? She running from it. But yeah.
I'm really not.
No.
But like I really think like yeah, as far as just motivating other people and just giving the energy to everybody.
She said motivate other people and just give everybody positive energy.
And when it comes to the babies
And when it comes to the babies,
She ain't got to get on camera, but just put the phone by. She ain't got to get on camera. Just put the
yeah,
phone.
but basically, like to teach our sons and our daughters like how to live without us, but to live with each other, basically without any negativity, etc. Like it's not a problem for you to teach your son like how to cook for himself, how to be self-efficient. Like it's the same thing like with your daughters too. You need to learn to protect yourself, stay safe, stay dangerous, study the law, know your rights, and then just uplift each other. No negativity after that. There shouldn't be nobody could outdo the next. Everybody's built special as individuals as their own. There's no competition for nothing, but when you stand together, you're stronger together, and I just agree with everything that y'all are saying. So anyways, thank you. That's it.
Appreciate it. Yeah, when I
appreciate it.
heard her talking, I was gonna say that sound like Captain Planet with our powers together. I mean, but that's real though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Individually, you know what I'm saying? Individually, we're all gifted.
yeah,
So we all have special gifts that we can all bring to the table that makes us a unique people.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Same essence, the information that you learned with the NOI,
right,
you learn through the more science. Same
right,
information, brothers is running through, you know what I'm saying, different backgrounds. When you bring these informations together, it becomes more powerful.
right,
And so with our powers combined, you see what I'm saying? Or if you know
right,
numerology or the numbers, Everybody's a different number. Everybody has you have a different purpose. Like to come together if you know each other. Astrology, have you the same thing they tell us not to look into is the same thing they use in the rule of the world.
Right.
They tell you, oh, don't look at the star, but they use the star to control the people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They say don't look into the sky, don't stare at the sun. But I saw people during the solar eclipse we had. I saw people staring at it without even having no problems.
Yeah.
They tell no, don't stare at the sun. It's gonna make you go blind. I stare at the sun. It's probably I stare at the sun all the time, and it don't bother me.
Yeah. Most definitely.
Jeez.
Most definitely. I stared at the sun when my eye went blurry and got that radiation back up in it. Now I see clear out that eye again.
You know what I'm saying? Like we got to go back
Solar energy.
to being in tune.
Yeah. Yeah, most definitely we need solar energy. So yes. Yeah, this was a great.
We just got to keep pushing, bro.
Yeah,
Like I said, I gotta. I'm gonna get ready to take my little one to the pool.
Okay.
Brother, he in the passenger seat. You got anything you want to drop on him before we end, bro?
I just want to say self-love is important because if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else, bro. So
Man, that's
why
real.
we have so much going on within our group because we don't know how to love ourselves properly. And then we don't have therapists and counselors and psychologists that's coming around to the black sides of towns and saying, even though I know I got a education that can get me paid $100 an hour, I'm gonna come to this community and talk to these people and try to see if there's anything we can do.
Hey, cause I mean, like, where the local politicians at? You know what I'm saying? Like, what we them in our community? We ride past and we see these signs, but I ain't never seen none of these people. Hey,
I mean, it's just like with YouTube with these entertainers. Everybody all these want to be King Von. I want to be like King Von. They don't know him. They don't know that man. They only know what the internet say about that man. These people don't know these people who these youngsters are following. They don't know them person. They don't know nothing about them but what they hear and see on the internet. So even if it's an unknown person, that's like Catholics. When you go to the Catholic church and you tell them, "Father, I have sinned," you don't know who on the other side of that wall. So maybe some people feel comfortable with not knowing who they talking to than seeing them. But it's just it gotta start young with the youngsters though, with the therapy and the counselor and the psychologist, because them the ones that's being brainwashed by the media and by the internet. We've been there, but it wasn't as bad as it is now because we had some kind of self-love for ourselves. These youngsters, they on demon time all day. They don't care about nothing. It's gang and all that, bro. Like we had self-love. We had respect for each other. We had respect for ourselves. We had respect. So we got to find out what to turn it around back to self-love, proclaiming to love yourself and to know who you are really as a person instead of trying to be King Von or trying to be Lil Blood, trying to be Jay Styling and all these other people. Be you. You got to know who you is and what you got going on within yourself before you can reach the next height.
Right. And I agree with that. I agree with that. And to add on, like when it comes to that gang stuff, man, it was people. My generation, man, we failed this youth that's coming up under us. I just want to say I apologize because we wasn't raised like that. Like even like I'm 37, but I got older homies, bro, and they didn't play that. Like we didn't. We went to school. Like it wasn't no sitting around in no trap house if you didn't get up and go to school. And I just want to say, man, it's dead, man. That gang stuff is over with, man. That's dead, man. Just open up your eyes to that and realize that ain't talking about nothing. Because a lot of people who you play in the sandbox with ain't gonna be your homie when you're grown man. And I just want to leave it at that with the peace and blessings. You know what I mean?
But they went from gang, now they clicking up They swear they ain't with these people over here or these people, but then your set is against that set, but then you kicking it with that set. So I don't like I be saying all the time, I don't understand. In prison we gotta be out together. So I don't understand why we can't be out together out here. But it's because we don't love ourselves. We don't love nothing about us. We hate each other, we hate ourselves, we hate colors. And it don't make no sense. Like it's just that shit don't make no sense. That shit is senseless.
I mean, but it also it's programming. Like I think about
Yeah, that's why I said they can total parks are down and all that. Like we can't even do nothing and say, okay, we're gonna go to this park over here and we can be outside, but they got an inside too. Most of the parks on the north side has been towed down. The swimming pool has been took out.
yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, like if like Big Brother Big Sister program, if we can find a way to say, okay, if this is what y'all want to do, I'm gonna help y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get this house for not the full rent, but the half of rent. And then you know what I'm saying, we can start doing programs with the kids and taking the kids on fishing trips, camping trips. They don't have to be Boy Scouts to do that shit. We can do it for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's just we gotta be able to come together as a people, bro, and love ourselves first, and then we have to understand that the youth is more important than we are.
Fact. Keep going. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, I thought that was it from the brother, I guess.
Now I seen my big cousin out here. He used to work at juvenile. He used to work at the juvenile hall center. For everybody that know, Big Renard is gonna stay hard in here, baby. Where he at right there, baby?
Is that big? He used to work for the juvenile, Big Renard.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
He don't remember me, Andre Wright. He said, boy, you be hard to find. I'm disappearing on him all the time. He like, man, you want hard. He got to a point where he like, I don't even mess with this one. Like, he can't find me, baby. Dog. Like,
about hollering my kin folk right quick.
Man, most definitely. Peace and love.
Peace and love. With y'all on the next one, man. I appreciate y'all brothers.
Man, for sure, brother. Peace.